Hello, teacher. Good afternoon. My name is Bruno Tomasach Perez.
Hello, teacher. And my name is Marco Antonio Cante Meneses. We are about a student from the Polytech University of Tlaxcala in the Industrial Engineering career of the 6th Group B.
This activity consider of the shows image from 194 and can interpret every time an illustration shown and where sent can it vary from imagine and letter B and letter A. Manner which you use and which will help you guide better interpretation as you and way or expressing or the visually of the imagine of two characteristic of the utilization and models.
What can you comment of the imagine that is being present to you?
In the first images and see a group of people, we are reading a horse. As we can see, it is a very beautiful climate. So it is a very sad that right because that is a food. In the addiction, that is ancient and they excuse of the my family and friends. Um, the children in the mirror we can see a small mountain we can see by my phone on the make. The trips more interesting. Side is surprises in the also of the happiness of the excuse either of the win in the friends and family. It was considered of the people and 7 people. We are on way of the destination. Uh, they my friend Marco Antonio Cante Meneses will tell you about of the observer in following imagine with his Alaska Husky dogs. In the question of my friends is Marco Antonio, one what you comment of the imagine that is being present of you.
In the imagine you call and say a very cold environment, since this observer had there is all and the rise of the sun are not being seen war plus. This wall indicate that it is a part of Alaska in a solemn place where it is not is possible to observe and transfer some people building in that area. Only only deep in the Barco group, you can see a tree alloy with mountains. A woman is observing with wheel rapes as the which is pulled. They feel husky dogs. Uh, that road will greet live both great guy and greeting. These dogs are very adapting to this austere climate, which is really deadly for some living bay in the river. This human's bay is very wild, weapons and very large, productive Yarkins for teams krill so called. It is possibly to see where the sun that it is on the groups and this very bill um, recommend in order to create a part and we join the passage of this tip of said the courtyard are generally big dogs since it is the only way to be able to travel plus return the jeep dogly some of their names on transporting which cause dangerous activities and real judiciary activity to the health in this environment cause are visualized which indicate how the culprit probably recently passed.
In the activity consider of the user in the two images, considering the interpretation of the visualization and sus models. And for example, in the models is will, code, among others. This activity is very important. We consider interpret of the images and letter B, letter A and letter B is a finish of the video.